Oh! Go for it. Go for it, Adrian. Don't go for it, Adrian. I just need one bottle. I would never ask for AI stuff outside of for like heuristic software problems. Yeah, and even then I feel like it's minimal, right? I can handle this until I can't. Because that's the way it's always been. Don't you want your problem solved? No, actually, you know what? I don't. I don't know whose voice that was either. It sounds so horrible to say, but every now and then I see moments like that, and it makes me happy that I won't be around for that.
Hey, do you guys know the way to the witch's nose? Is that a wind tunnel?
Oh my god, hello Chaosa, congratulations, you are first. Nice job, dude.
Whoa! Thanks for the boost, guys.
That poor fox was terrified. I don't blame it. It's pretty wild that you set up an AI to stream for you, though. Very lifelike. Thank you. I figure, where's the bonus in me streaming? You know what I mean? What's the benefit of me as a content creator streaming when I can just have a bot do it for me or an AI do it for me? You know what I mean? How's the audio right now? Pretty good? Ooh. Classic platforming action, sliding down a ramp. Oh, wait. Okay. TIL. I should jump. I was just sightseeing, bro.
Oh, shit!
Sounds good, thank you. Ooh, I almost went right outside the wind tunnel. This is a neat little mechanic. Little things like this are a fun way to break up the monotony taking place in the game without it being a feeling of, oh my god, a bear! Someone had fun designing this level. Or designing this sequence, actually. Rawr! XD. My bad, Crouton. How are you, David? Delta 346. We haven't seen signs of Thomas. Found some weird tracks headed towards Witch's Nose. Child's footprints next to something many-footed. Never seen anything like it. Have a bad feeling this don't feel natural. Jackson.
Many-footed with the stolen kid.
Just kind of felt like destroying something, you know? I keep thinking when I do that wall run that eventually I'm going to start losing momentum and start my descent. I guess I'm kind of used to that from Prince of Persia and things like that, but I don't think I ever lose my descent or my ascension. Delta 346, we were trying to cross a ravine. Fontaine fell, broke his leg and shattered the sat phone. We stayed the night. Around 2 a.m. I heard something big outside his tent, but didn't pay it no mind. The next morning he yelled for us. His leg was wrapped in that red yarn we found the other day and almost completely healed. We're getting out of here. This reeks of that old magic Grandma Hale used to speak of. Jackson.
Red yarn. That's Huggin Molly.
Why's Huggin Molly helping? My bad. Some part of me wants to try to explore that knowing I can't. My toxic trait. Need that too. It's gonna be a good picture. Ooh. Some beautiful vistas.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I think that's me. Like, I'm the protagonist who would be out here by myself. I guess not by myself because Crouton's here too, right? But I'm definitely the protagonist that's speaking to Crouton. If no one else, me. To let me know that I'm doing a great job. To encourage me to keep going. Oh, that's where that was down there. That's where my photo is, actually. The photo I just took was down there. This is so pretty. Looks like Skyrim up there. Look at these butterflies. I don't know why, but I just like to having a good old... Oh, wait a minute. Oh? Oh? Are the butterflies trying to tell me something? Is there a secret over here? What an intelligent game design. What a really fun design. What a nice way to get the player to notice something. Just put some beautiful butterflies in the area and see where they end up. Let's go, gaming. That was really fun. I guess, you know, you don't have to always use very bright, agonizing clues if you want to tell your story. Wasn't that neat, though? Like, the butterflies right here, just kind of give an idea. Like, hey, look over here. Just a bunch of butterflies hanging out. What are we doing here? Don't know, but we're kind of out of place, aren't we? Like, we fit the story, we fit the area. What are we really doing here? Then all you gotta do is look down. Beautiful.
Yeah, I can totally get used to this.
That bridge just tore up from the floor up. You know what sounds good? Coffee. Something impressive about the way the orchestra's
All right, back down to earth.
striking back up for whatever is about to happen, which I don't know, but that was a strong flourish by the band, you know what I mean? Very strong flourish. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, you better run, Hazel. Wow, look at this. This could be the moment where like a game trailer drops, right? Or the title screen drops right here. Just this opening, this, oh my God.
Almost there.
I like that the game gives you an opportunity to, I shouldn't even say like you. I like that the game takes an opportunity to show itself off. It's almost, it's like a, hey, take a look at this moment, you know? Or several moments of, hey, look at this. Look what we did. Look what we built. Did you see that? It reminds me of, you're going to laugh about this, professional wrestling. How in pro wrestling, a lot of wrestlers like Orton will tell you that a lot of the action happens when you slow down and take the time to build moments up rather than rushing through the next move, the next move, and the next move. If you take time to slow the game down and pan out just to look at what's next and where you've been, it gives you a greater appreciation for the scope, for the build, for the art, and where you could be headed next. Like, it's smart.
Something else from the trailer. What's Mama got to say about this?
Always bring a first aid kit. Wish I didn't have to. These kids need more than a Band-Aid can fix. Oh, something's gotta change. Jolene said she might know a way. Someone outside the system.
Those poor kids. They should have had more than a colorful bandage to comfort them. Mama cares so much.
I said this in the very first stream, but I love how the story isn't just about Hazel along the way and her mom, but giving Hazel an opportunity to see the appreciation of what her mother did. Little trash pandas, they're so gorgeous. Look at them. Hi. Okay, see you later.
Lessons taught about right and wrong. I was not so weak, said I was not that strong. The answers were there, you knew all along. 'Cause life is a fight to be won.
You know, it kind of feels like playing a musical. I'd say that positively. But it feels like more than just a soundtrack. You know what I mean? Oh, piece of candy. I mean, there are a couple games you can play through and there's music playing throughout the game, but this game feels like it's being told as a musical. You know, a story that's accompanied by beats told in song to support the story, rather than just background noise made to trigger an emotion or to elevate an emotion or feeling. You know what I mean? I never thought about that. Yeah, this feels like more musical than it does story. Well, musical's a story, but you get the idea, right?
Why is this one gonna have so many arms?
Overseer Haints are able to create a stigma shield that protects other Haint in the heat of the battle. And they can revive defeated Haints before they unravel. Be sure to target them first. Oh, so you gotta go. You gotta go. Good thing I read the lore. I did not forget how to play, don't worry about me. I swear I remember how to play the game. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at that, I don't know why. I thought I dashed! No way. That actually worked out in my favor, I think. Question? Not my best effort. But not my worst because I didn't die. So, W? Ooh, I see a secret back there. No, that's not a secret. That's just a hook I can grab onto to progress. Ooh, so is that. That's where I came from? That's where I came from, right? Yeah. This is an alternate pathway, and it's over. Alright, cool. That much of an alternate pathway. Cool bird. Gorgeous.
This cave must lead to the mountain pass.
Rock? Delta 346. Found a note in kid's handwriting, said, I'm safe and fixed. I don't want to go home, please. It's better here. Sorry about your leg with a little heart. I don't know what to do. I think we're going to call off the search. That's what my heart's telling me. I hope this is right. Wait, Jackson, you called the search off because you got a note with a little heart that said, don't worry, I'm all better? Like, go about your business?
Can't believe they just left that kid out here.
That's what I'm saying, Hazel. Like, how do you go back to your chief of police and be like, yo, honestly, I found the note from the kid, I think, who says, LOL, JK, not really hurt, have a great day. Actually, that is typical police behavior, never mind. That is police-like behavior. I take it back. Keep forgetting I can do that. I'm sorry, Crouton. Love you, little buddy. Oh. Hello. Spectacular. Do I know what that is? Shining rock pathway. This reminds me of Jusant. In Jusant, when there's that little cave you can go inside of with the floating jellyfish. Reminds me a lot of that. I feel like this is a cave that houses secrets that I have to look around for before I start making my movements, so I don't get caught up in the sauce. Is that a freebie? Feels like a freebie. Do I want crouton bonus damage or do I want stigma conversion? Yeah, I'm trying to unravel quickly. Let's do that. Sorry, crouton. Love you, brother. Oh, I thought for a second that I messed up and I grabbed the wrong ledge.
Almost there.
Schmovin'. I don't know why that cave looks like a house of horrors, but feels very Mortal Kombat.
That's lovely.
I was trying to capture that screenshot in midair, and I don't know if I did it. I'm cooked. I want to say for a moment I was him, but I may not be him. I hope I was him. Can I get up there? I don't think so. That's wishful thinking. This game is nothing but screenshots for me. Well, that's not true. It's not nothing but screenshots, but you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I'm so annoying with screenshots with games like this.
Exhausted. The wrong guard Hazel is close to old Molly's
Wowie, wow,
But
wow.
with her growing power, she's soared into a gust of wind. Imagine
Hey,
that.
what's up, Paul? Welcome back for 66 months,
She
man.
got
I'm
closer
happy
to the
that
house on the hill,
I'm
the
happy
hair
our
next to her.
consideration of friendship is not based solely on
To find
14, and you keep coming back here to resub. Even when I'm not playing 14, that means a lot. Have you considered that south of midnight is 6 o'clock? You know, it's I know. When you say it out loud, yeah, of course that makes sense. But I never stopped to think about, you know what? What's south of midnight? Oh my God, it's 6. So to answer your question, no, I did not. Is there anything else you'd like to divulge based on that? Is there a story there, or is that just for my consideration? Whoa, Mads called you a butt. Uh-oh. That's the kind of language I would use.
Gotta be close.
Much to think about? Does it have anything to do with Funyuns flavored in Maruchan ramen? Hot and spicy? I don't want to say I haven't stopped thinking about that since you posted it, but I did too. I look for them too, dude. I was at the store today and I was getting some Gatorade, right? Because like I don't know if I told you, I'm back in my fitness regimen, right? I'm back in my bettering my life regimen. And so I'm 17 days deep. I've eaten no fast food. I've been working out, getting my life back together. I feel good, lost weight. Regardless, I was at the store buying some Gatorade because when I go on my runs, I lose a lot of water and a lot of salt. And water is not enough for days like that until my body is used to it again. So I went to go buy some Gatorade, and the Gatorade aisle shares the same aisle as the chips. And so I went over to the Funyuns section, and I saw sour cream and Funyuns, and I saw flamin' hot Funyuns, but I did not see the hot and spicy ramen Funyuns, and I was so disappointed. Like legitimately, I was sad in the middle of the story. It was so depressing to look at. I couldn't look at me, but I think if you had looked at me, I just looked sad, like a broken man. We gotta go to the H Mart? What's the H Mart? Also, hello, Mads. I wonder how long. You know what? Mads has this habit of being here. And then just, they say hello when they feel like saying hello. Like 2 hours later, okay, hello. Or okay, turtle. And I'll be like, oh, hey, Mads, how are you? And they'll say, oh, I've been here.
What happened there? Could be tied to Huggin Molly.
In this case, Paul, you were the one that brought them out. Oh, the Asian grocery store. Bet. I want to ride my bike to Trader Joe's and the farmer market. Oh, you got an e-bike. I see a bunch of those in Florida. The bikes with the really, really, really thick tires. Usually they're all black. How is that? Like, what's that? I'm ignorant on those. So, like, I don't know if you're going to go AFK, but, like, what's the speed on the e-bike? What's the recharge time like? What's the active time of the ride in the bike that you can do? It's probably a dumb question, but can you go into manual mode if you don't want to like use the battery? Can you just ride it? Is the battery going to die down when you're not using the electronic mode? E-bike this? Okay. Show me. Show me, Kiros. Feline intuition. I woke up the other night because I thought I heard someone's voices in the house. It's just me and my cat, Tux. I went out with my intruder deterrent, and I swear I saw Tux's mouth moving. He was talking to some little guy. They both looked at me. I blinked, and the little guy was gone, but I saw his wee footprints. I need to lay off the cold medication, but also, watch your cats, y'all. Watch your cats, y'all is hilarious. Also, Kiros, you're an expert in this. What kind of cold medication do you think they're talking about?
I knew cats talked if you weren't around.
Me too, Hazel. I knew it too. Can I get over there? Even if I did, what would it net me? I guarantee, like looking at the terrain and the way that's set up, I'm guarantee you if I go over there, I'll die. Which is why, as a gamer, I'm going to try it because it's a dumb idea and I love dumb ideas. So let's do it. Hup, hup. Invisible wall. Yeah. I deserve that. That's fair.
Wow.
I did get a fat tire e-bike. Top speed is 28 miles per hour, but most people say they can get 32, which is technically not legal. It's a lithium-ion battery, so normal Leon things. Huh. So top speed is 28 miles per hour. You can charge it. Okay. Can you charge it at different, like, are there stations around town that you can go to charge it, or do you just charge it when you get home? Also, Riggs, welcome back for 106 months. Dormammu has just attacked Earth, with only Doom left to defend it. AMA. I have no questions. My question for you, actually, Riggs, is how do you feel about Tommy Asterix saying, I have a fat tire normal bike, I wish it was Eid? Also, Kiros got really quiet about that question about cold medicine. Paul, do you have an e-bike? Do you want an e-bike? Or an e-scooter? Is that your style of transportation? Also, Mads, are you gonna wear proper gear with your e-bike? Are you gonna wear a helmet, or are you one of those kids that's too cool to wear a helmet? Before you answer, I'll just tell you this. One of the coolest dudes ever, Tony Hawk, still wears a helmet and elbow pads. Stay woke. Personally, I'm going 42 miles per hour, all gas, no brakes. All right, Jacob, thought too.
Well, somebody's enjoying themselves over there.
Oh, this place is under duress. It uses a normal outlet. It's not like an electric car. I'm basically plugging in an old Alienware laptop. That's funny. Why would I not wear a helmet? I don't know, because like some people feel like they're too cool to wear helmets. Like a helmet makes them look a dork. You know, people are too concerned with looking cool on their e-bike. And that wearing a helmet makes you feel like you're uncool. I'm just making sure that you're not concerned with being too cool.
Oh, hey. Whoa.
Good.
Whoa, easy.
Can I help you, son?
Yeah. You know anything about that creepy old house up on the hill?
Sure do. Sure do. Yes, that was once the home of Huggin Molly, the nasty she-devil who plucked all the little children in this here holler right out their beds. Oh, yeah, pay them good and use their guts for galluses. Me, they call me Itchy. I'm the only schoolboy she ain't never took. Ain't been easy reaching my golden years out yonder, but this here holler's better than old none.
That's a nice story. You mind if I take a look?
That's a nice
Oh,
story.
sure don't, sure don't. You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
You take debit?
How about one of them gewgaws?
Oh, no can do. Family heirloom. Maybe I could, I could write you a good review online.
That's funny.
I'll just take my payment at the pearly gates. Be sure you study them educating signposts I put up around the holler.
Appreciate you.
It's been a long time since I heard someone refer to a location as the holler. That's wild. Shoutouts to the holler. My head is too fat for most helmets from my fat tire bike. So you have a fat tire normal bike, but it's not Eid. So what's the benefit of having a fat tire bike that's not electric? Boogie woogie woogie. The only reason I don't have one is I'm planning to get locks. Are there any, you know if there are any black-owned helmet designers that make lock-friendly helmets? Bro be fishing with the couch outside. Lazy boy out here? This is like a deconstructed lazy boy. I respect this. This is country living at its finest. Putting the good chair, trademark by the way, the good chair trademark outside on some wooden planks so the grass don't touch it. Man. Buddy boy is living. Riggs, would you read your Marvel Comics and DC Comics out here? On this reconstructed lazy boy? On the wooden planks? This a happening spot for you? I haven't even run into any black cycling content creators yet. I don't think I've ever heard of any content creators that do cycling or cycling content creators. Then again, I haven't had a reason to look. Interesting avenue to consider, yeah? I could look if I run into problems down the road. Yeah. It supports my fat body better. Really? The tires? Okay. Bet.
Well, this place seen better days.
Gotta skill up my fishing. You know, honestly, Riggs, it's no different than going to Ron Fur, right? Heading up by the pond and just sitting there and fishing for hours. Catching moat carp. Just doing it IRL instead. Power move.
That red yarn. I'm on the right track.
Yeah, there's a lot of red yarn. That red yarn looking different too. Looks so out of place. I love the way it looks. Looks very Marvel. Marvel video game. Just better weight distribution? Okay, that makes sense. Only problem is them e-bikes look expensive too. I don't think I'd ever get one down here in Florida because one, I don't trust Florida drivers. They're the worst drivers I've seen in my entire life. But I think if I moved to a different city, I would probably get one then. Please excuse me from school. Mama and Daddy work doubles all week and I gotta take care of the babies. I'm not playing hooky, I swear. Love, Jane.
Jane cares about those babies so much.
Yeah, I think Jane lying though, but whatever. Hello, Sam where Sam. Dear Santa, I've been mostly good. I need shoes. Could you take me to the North Pole with you? I would go barefoot if you would just take me with you. Is it very cold there? I don't mind. Love, Jane. P.S. Could the babies come too? Someone's got to take care of them. Maybe Mrs. Santa would help me with them. MVC3 auction tournament starting bids. Oh yeah, where you bid on what character you want to pay for to put it in your lineup. Those are so fun because sometimes they can backfire so much. Out there paying $40 for a Virgil, put him as your anchor, and then just praise to God that your zero, who you have no loops for, can survive long enough to build meter. Just don't blow your X factor and you're good.
Oh, I'll clean you out.
Ain't no way. I would pay $170 for Nova because my Nova's sick. Berserker Barrage. Okay, video games. I lied, it was for 0 and he jumped to 1A at the last second. Imagine you pay 180 for zero and you don't have zero loops. But then again, I mean, you need a decent assist too to make sure you can get your zero in position and not get got. Because if your zero gets yoked up by a good team, it's done. How are you, Sam? What's crack-a-lackin'? Are you playing Grand Theft Auto 5?
One by one, Itchy's school friends changed. They talked about Miss Molly, that old recluse who nobody'd ever laid eyes on. But them brave enough to venture into her house on the hill came back with toys and treats and clothes that weren't hammered down. Itchy couldn't help but reckon about all the possibilities his old pappy'd beat him out of.
Oh, she must have been baiting them.
Dreamcatcher. You get touched in the beginning, $180 gone? I know, Brody.
Hazel.
I mean, you've got to really believe in your zero to do that. Or you're just doing it for the memes. Like, I'll do it just because I don't want anybody else to have zero.
They had nothing, and Molly was luring them in with false hope. That's just evil.
All right, Crouton, you know what it is. Don't act brand new. Get in that cave. Crouton? Thanks, dog. Nope. I have found one singular helmet for black hair. The site doesn't say black a single time. Is there any possibility that you can find out who the owner of the website is and maybe their origins, their business, who runs the business? Just food for thought. I don't know. You know, you never know who you might find. Smiley face. Nah, Chief, hold on. Are you serious? I'm dead. Why? Get in there. All the images are clearly black thin people. But it doesn't say black at all? Maybe they're afraid the DEI woke mob will get them. Maybe they're scared their friends might look at their website. What do you sell? I sell different kind of helmets. I sell helmets for people. What kind of people? People. Look at the website. Like Black Finn? I didn't say that. But they're clearly on the website. There's all kinds of people on the website. Yeah, but they're like catering to one very specific crowd. I don't know if I go as far as to say that. Just people with different hair types, you know, like all kinds. Look at NSYNC Justin Timberlake. Would you call him Black Femme? Thick curly hair only. Things I hate. That. This is the closest I've ever been to the bunnies when they've been dancing. Can't touch them. What up, gang? Disinterested. So I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say that you won't be purchasing that helmet from that site, or not? Dear Miss Davis, thank you for your 10-page letter. We cannot investigate a citizen on suspicion alone. The 3 children you claim were abducted by Molly Radley were never reported missing, nor does the county clerk have any record of them. It is true, however, that some rural parents do not pay to register children born at home. Please contact us only if you have evidence. Sincerely, Sheriff Thibodeau.
10 pages? Sounds like more than suspicion to me.
10 pages is a bunch. They haven't made it for purchase. Maybe because their PR team is still trying to figure out how to label it on the website.
Definitely not minding her own business.
Ooh, some Beanox? Love me a good pair of Beanox. Yo, look at this old TV. It looks like it's made out of clay. I love it. Yo, the old school television with the handle? What y'all know about televisions with the handles? What you know about the old CRTs before the heavy CRTs that had handles with the rabbit ears on top? With the volume clicker on the side and the channel? Only thing missing is a UHF and VHF button. Man, I love it. This was hot back in the day. You know, Mads, the last time I saw a TV like this, I had one. And this is when I still had access to DVDs and Blu-rays. Let me tell you, the way that I sat down and watched an entire movie on VHS on that, and I was comfy. I was at home. Actually, you know, like in the old place I was at, how I had that TV VHS combo behind me? I've literally had times where I sat down and watched all of Back to the Future or all of The Wiz on that TV because I own both of those on VHS. Just sat down at that TV and watched both. Comfy.
Looks like a nosy housewife, I guess.
She sure do. Dear Sheriff Thibodeau, do you believe me now? Every blessed child in the holler has now been taken, save one. I told you so. You could have stopped this, but no, you were too busy stuffing your face with donuts. I hope you're proud of yourself. Sincerely, Agnes Davis.
Not the type of thing you want to be right about.
I mean, you wrote the right letter, though. The home phone with the dangly cord? Let's go. And a bless your heart stitch. Beautiful. Someone was really in their bag. Oh my god, the halogen lamp cover right there. With a little screws on the side, you have to unscrew 4 areas to bring the halogen lamp bulb down to get to the actual light bulb. Love it. That tree is clipping to the wall. Needs one of those antenna with the knobs and screw-on wires. Yes, the I know what you're talking about. I forget what they're called, but they're the wires that have the little U shape, right? You have to put them on the back. They're like grounds, essentially. They're grounds for the antenna, but you put the little U shape on there and then you screw it to secure it. Love those. Can I tell you, there's something stemming from me as a child to be responsible to screw those on. I can't tell you, like I can tell you, how good it feels to just put that little U-shaped thing there and just screw it in place. Not just a sense of accomplishment, but a sense of like, this feels good to do. Oh, is it Huggin Molly?
Itchy must have missed his friends. They look so happy.
Not with Huggin Molly in the background.
Wowie wow.
Not with Huggin Molly in the background. Hi. Bitch. Welcome back, Tris, for 91 months. I like your Papa Roachism earlier. It was very good. I was kind of hoping you would go further with it. Maybe take it to like verse 1 into the bridge, into the chorus. I'm guessing you ain't got time for all that. Always next time, I suppose. I see something back there. There's something back there. Ooh, can I get around all that? How do I get back there? That's a whole lot. Maybe I gotta defeat something else to get back there? You're effing busy. Okay.
I beg your pardon?
Hey, hide your game, please. I'll do it. What do you mean hide my game? What do you... Oh, wait. Is it because Tina's gonna play this? Is Tina gonna raid me? Is that what's gonna happen? You ain't saying S word. Okay, so I'm right. Okay. That was a very long, that's a very long distraction, right? I think that was a solid, like, I want to say like hour and a half detour? PlayStation Portal, lol. Honestly, yeah, real talk. Part of me wants to say I should just get a Switch 2 instead, but honestly, there's not a whole lot for Switch 2 that I even really want. 4K Zelda sounds great because I haven't beaten Tears of the Kingdom yet, but I can just play it on 1080p and be fine. I don't care about Mario Kart World. Metroid Prime does look dope, but I can play that in 1080 and be fine with that too. I don't know if there's anything yet. Ooh, unless they get Astral Chain and put that in 4K, then I might be there for that. Who sews you in her pocket tight and hugs you close with such delight? She'll come if you turn off the light. She'll come if you sneak out at night. Don't fight or flinch or bite or pinch if Molly gives you fright. She'll take you to her mountain lair with the red yarn tangled everywhere and tell you as you gasp and stare that things will be alright. No child seen again, it's true, her red yarn is the only clue. I think you now know what to do. This is maybe her next child to you.
Why would you sing this to your kid? My God.
I don't know, there's a whole thing about fairy tales and songs that we still sing as adults to our children, and I think we don't take a moment's notice to just think about what it is we're singing, you know what I mean? If we're being honest. Donkey Kong Bonanza, it does look cool. I don't know if, like, I'm just saying for me, and I want to, like, yuck your yum, Riggs, obviously. Like, do you? It's just for me personally, I don't know if Donkey Kong is enough for me to go, wow, I should get a Switch too. You feel me? I'm not to say it doesn't look cool. I think it looks cool. The concept is great. I'm glad Donkey Kong is finally getting a standalone game again. I think it's the first one since, what's the other one called? Something Freeze? Right? Actually, that Donkey Kong game I was going to play for Hard Games Month. Tropical Freeze, I think? Yeah, Tropical Freeze. I was going to play that for Hard Games Month because I saw a few different websites and a few different ranking boards list that as a very hard game. But then Naja, who's not really a hard game player as much, said she played it and didn't find it that challenging. So I put it aside. Oh, yeah, I guess first 3D DK, for sure. Put it in that context, yeah. Donkey Kong Returns is definitely harder than Tropical Freeze. I feel like I'm missing around that edge. I don't know what noise that is, what animal that is, but that's raw. Red Faction Gorilla. Dude, can I just tell you, that's like my favorite nickname for that game. Like, I genuinely think that's just a fun and clever nickname, Red Faction Gorilla. It's so cute. Like you. Smiley face.
You're not welcome.
Oh, right. Where are you? snapped. That's so raw. Come here. Got him. Come here. That's tough. Good attack. Whoa. Gotcha. Tried to get away. I'm cooked. Nice. What's the kitty cat for? What'd you do?
There's more to this.
What's the kitty? Red Faction Glorilla. Where are all of my kitty cat face people anyway? There you are.
Live in the holler, calloused hands and hearts. Ever grown up itchy
my
tongue
God.
to treated children like nails or wheating a hammer. His pappy, well, he did worse.
Whipping in the back of the head?
Come night, Itchy dream about peculiar angels who'd enfold his aching body into their soft, heavy wings.
That's so heartbreaking. Itchy must have felt so alone.
Bro was getting a whipping with the back of the dome? With the switch? Yeah, bro, his daddy was beating him in the holler. He picked out the
So many folks
switch
in this holler
and then
failed this
domed
trip.
him. Itchy, the only child that didn't get kidnapped by Huggin Molly, was beaten by his father with the switches, was getting smacked in the back of the head.
I can't believe no one helped him.
I can. Oh, this is a secret. Too many distractions.
This is a 10. The tab's 13.
What's up, Nostalgia Alchemist? Come on in. Hey, Riggs, whatever happened to the Zero who paid all that money? They advance? Hello, Nostalgia Alchemist. Welcome on in to OK Purview. How are you? Hello, Raiders. Just in time for a little South of Midnight. Critically acclaimed video game that is most certainly going to be nominated for several awards. So I would encourage you to, if you haven't already, to pick this game up. Plus the soundtrack, like, you bugging if you don't like this soundtrack. The game is going quite well. It's both liberating, educational, exceptional, and depressing at times. Well, come on in. I appreciate you using the term bugging in a positive note. Part of my vernacular. I haven't used bugging in quite some time, but it's still there. He's in grand finals? Oh, so he gets to recoup his money. Well done. Yeah, and for any of you who are unaware of this location, they keep referring to it as the Holler. And the Holler is a location it's used a lot in the South. Like me, I'm from West Virginia, and right around West Virginia and like the Appalachian territories, the holler is meant to describe the area in like the lowlands, like a valley like this. So any area in the countryside that goes between the mountains, this valley, especially if it's forested like this, that's an area that's referred to as the holler, especially in the countryside, specifically the Appalachian area. So when you heard itchy in the game referring to the holler, now you know what the holler is. The more you know.
Is this Itchy as a kid?
Song bugging from the Space Jam soundtrack. Wait, which Space Jam?
Let's see. How do I
Jordan
get in
Space Jam or LeBron Space Jam? Zero, Arthur, Chris Redfield. Boy, my favorite Marvel player of all time was a Chris Redfield player. I'm not even trying to be an outlier. Like, my favorite Marvel player was a Chris Redfield player. Love watching this dude play. So for those of you who don't know, like, especially in the fighting game weeklies, there's Spookies, which is the East Coast, takes place in Chinatown Fair, I think, New York. Used to be called Big Two. And then there was the West Coast, Wednesday Night Fights. And so in the West Coast, Wednesday Night Fights, there was this dude who periodically would play Marvel, like maybe once a month on Wednesday Night Fights. And his name was LLND. And LLND's team was, you have your starter, your mid, and your anchor. Your starter obviously is the character you lead with. Your anchor is the very last player on your team who's meant to be the person who makes the comeback significantly. Anyway, LLND's team from West Coast, Wednesday Night Fights, was Chris Redfield, Shinko as his mid, and Amaterasu as his anchor. And it was such a diabolical team because the way it was set up is that LLND would use Chris Redfield to build meter, right? Because in Marvel vs. Capcom, meter is king. So you build meter by doing attacks, whatever else. So he would use Chris Redfield to build meter, using gun attacks, mines, grenades, to keep the player away, lock him down. Using Amaterasu Cold Star Assist, which is like a downward triangle rapid fire assist. And when he built 2 meters, he would catch someone in a combo with Chris, and then he would tag in Shinko, and her super attack gave her golden armor. And then he would sub Chris back in. What golden armor does for Shinko, as an assist, it makes her completely invincible. But no one uses Shinko, so it's like whatever. But as an assist, if you know how to play with her, it's broken. What that basically means is that when he calls his assist, a lot of times if you're good, you can attack their assist. And if your assist is not the main character, which is not, they take more damage as they're being tagged in and out if they get clipped. Shinko would have this little buzzsaw assist with golden armor and would never take damage. So it was a free assist. He could call it whenever he wanted to. The only person you could hit would be Chris. It was like having a free Akuma, a Tatsu assist. And so I used to watch this dude play with Chris Redfield and Shinko and Amaterasu, and it was just nasty mix-ups. And if he got you in the corner and deleted your character, his incoming schmicks with that assist and the mines and the pressure from that, and if you block and cold star assist, bro, he's my favorite Marvel player to ever watch. It's so beautiful.
Buy me some
Bro
electricity.
be cooking. You remember that guy? Yes. Love some LLND. Yep, Chris was only there for a battery for others. Yep, he was only here for a battery. Yeah, like, the thing is, he broke about even. He wasn't, like, horrible. He never lost a lot. He never won a lot, but he broke even. He was fun to watch. And a couple of times he did take it home. Not very often, but he was, when he was on, he was on. I loved it. He always came in like he was fresh out of work. He wore like a button-down like khaki shirt and some cargo shorts. Bro, it's just simple as could be. I loved him. It was so fun to watch, Riggs. I love that dude so much. Nostalgia Alchemist is so good. You watch a lot of Marvel at all? Or any Marvel at all? You a big fan of Marvel 2 or 3? Yep, he always bet everything on Shinko's armor. Yep. It's a genius move, though, Riggs. Because Chris is a really good battery builder if he doesn't get hit. But the problem is, if you touch Chris once and Shinko hasn't built that armor up, now you've got to play as Shinko with the Cold Star assist. Which isn't impossible, but like, it's not fun. The good news is that Amaterasu is a decent anchor. Not great, not bad, but a decent anchor. You can get by. I think with one touch, Amaterasu with X Factor level 3 has enough to maybe delete 2 characters. I'm not sure about 3. Because that ARF, it's all heavy. It's just like a heavy, down heavy combo. So a lot of damage right away. The only problem is that the actual super that Amaterasu uses doesn't do a lot of damage. So you've got to really hit all your incoming stuff on your comeback. Otherwise, cooked. Yeah, I forget the name of it too, but it's the one where she goes through different seasons, like like it goes from fire to like heat to water, and the last one's the lightning strike one. Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Everyone called it an acid, but Itchy's eyes hung on a red yarn wrapped around the body. The morning prior, he'd swung by the house on the hill, but hadn't found a soul. Strings of red had led him to a crackling fire, where he'd spilled his secrets, even those about his pappy. Today, the summer heat roasted his pappy on the concrete.
Red yarn. Just like the trailer.
Huggin Molly killed his dad? Well, corrective action. What is she from? Amaterasu? Amaterasu is from Okami. One of the best games you'll play. Opinionated, obviously. The same Okami that was recently shown in a trailer for, was it a sequel? Yeah, Okami the doggy game, yeah. I'm not talking about Shinko. Shinko is from Darkstalkers, the fighting game. The ghosts. And technically I think Shinko is the paper on her head. Not the actual ghosts that you see. But Amaterasu is from Okami, which I played on Nintendo Wii and 3DS. It's an outstanding game to play. High recommend to all of you. Okami is so fun.
Typical Lauren office.
Oh, her sister. You're totally right, dude. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, her sister. Good call. Good call. Okami slaps? Yes. Okami is just a really fun game to play, I think. It's not quite... It's somewhere between open world and sandboxy, right? Like, it's open enough to be an open world. You can't go everywhere. There's a lot of freedom, though, to go from location to location. It's not quite, you know, like Zelda free movement, but enough room to kind of go wherever you want to. Managers. There is mandatory overtime this weekend before the break. No exceptions. If people are unable to commit, they will not receive PTO. I expect to hear numbers by end of day.
Reminds me of my job. God, I hate that place.
Heard, chef. I have that on Switch. I should play that. Dude. Sam. I know you want to replay through GTA 5 for the story mode, and I won't tell you what to do with your time. 'Cause that's what you want to do. But after GTA 5, after Blasphemous 2, I can't recommend you playing Okami enough. Like, just consider it, dude, okay? Dang, the dad and the son worked here? Joe McCoy Sr., Joe McCoy Jr. 1 a.m. to 4:15 p.m.? Brother, are you kidding me? Good lord, 15-hour shift? One hour break and a half-hour break? That's tough. What if I played it when I went to bed soon? Like you're doing with Blasphemous? Yeah, dude. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Do I like the name Darkstalkers or Vampire Savior more? You know what? I don't think I've ever really thought about it. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I favor one more than the other.
I can't believe Molly killed Itchy's dad.
I think it's easier for Darkstalkers to get lost in the shuffle of gaming titles. Where if someone ever says to you, have you ever played the series Darkstalkers? I could see someone confusing that for Darkside, or Dark Riders, or Dark Souls. There's a lot of dark out there. The Long Dark. There's a lot of dark. There's a lot of Vampire too, but Vampire Survivors? Well, I guess with... Well, actually, never mind. Clock that. I don't know, dude. I'd be okay with either one. I think my favorite title would be whichever one gets a sequel. How about that? I'm a big fan of cute doggies. Amaterasu is the cutest doggy you will ever see in your entire life, Sam. I promise. She's the best of us. Oh god, Itchy's Holler Tour? Itchy's Horror Holler Tour. $1, the Child Eater, Huggin Molly. See the world's most terrifying living creature? Bro can't be serious, right? I downloaded Mark Echo's Getting Up, Content Under Pressure. Bro, I keep seeing, I shouldn't say I keep seeing, but over the years, I've seen different pieces of media from Mark Echo's, and I've never played it. But it looks kind of neat.
Hazel.
That's kind of like the Jet Set Radio type game, right? Where you have like some free roaming abilities. You can climb like steel beams and banisters and scaffoldings to get where you want to go to spray stuff. Like there's a lot more free movement than you can imagine. It looks kind of dope. The Long Dork. I could see you playing the Long Dark though, Sam. It's a very Sam game.
Molly looks terrifying here. What does she want with those kids?
I also downloaded 50 Cent Bulletproof. I don't know if it's bulletproof, but I think... No, it isn't. But I've heard good things and positive things about 50 Cent Blood on the Sand as being like an actual good video game. Like all memes aside, if it was called anything else, you'd probably look at it differently. It's like, I should play this. But the fact that it's called 50 Cent Blood in the Sand is telling. The game is pretty rad. Mark Echoes? Yeah? You still have your collector's edition of that? Of what? Mark Echoes? I bet it's probably worth something. I can't imagine you find a lot of copies of that anywhere. Also, don't sell it. Whatever, it's your game, it's your business. I can't tell you how to spend your money. My bad. What the? Good dodge, Adrian. I might be cooking. Ooh! Big. I'm kind of like fiending right now. I was fiending, never mind. Don't do that. I might be him. I'm so bad at dodging that. I can't get the timing right. That's not a bad little run, huh?
Show me what else happened.
Do I want it? Is that PlayStation 2 and Xbox original title?
Hey, this is a 10. The tab's 13.
I played it a while ago, got bored, but it might not have been finished at that point. It was in early access a long time. Oh, The Long Dark.
Wowie, wow, wow.
I think, yeah, that makes sense for you because at that time you still had Factorio and what's the other game you love to play like Factorio? Satisfactory. Hi, SJ. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. SJH does do raids. Welcome back for 52, 54 months. Are you watching Combo Breaker? Is that PS2 or Xbox, Rix? My alma mater had a graffiti park, which was pretty cool. Did you ever partake in graffitiing, Culinary? PS2 and Xbox. Okay. Which one do you have it on? Hi, Shiny. Short time no see. How you been?
With his pappy gone, it was only natural Itchy would do what he'd been raised to do. He blamed himself. Only he
Aww.
hadn't spilled his guts to Miss Molly. Maybe the man who hurt him could have found something to love him. He sought some divine absolution for his guilt. But someone else was listening.
Itchy shouldn't have had to bear that guilt. It ain't his fault.
Oh, Sam, you're gonna play. Okay, dude. Well, one, you're going to bed. If that's the case, sleep well. If you come back and watch the stream on the tablet, that's fine too. Number 3, I'm really happy you're giving Okami a shot. Before you go, SJ, should Sam play Okami on his Nintendo Switch before he goes to bed tonight, or as he's going to bed, wire in? Wait, Ray, because you really don't want it, dude? Are you sure about that? Like, really, really think about that. I'm not good with art. I don't think you have to be good at art to do art. I mean, it's your preference, but like, it's art, bro. Oh, we out.
You were tenacious, little one.
This is my only option. I had to find him.
Yes, because Okami slaps. See, SJ, like Culinary, plays a great deal of games. So you have a vouch from me, a vouch from Riggs, a vouch from Culinary, a vouch from SJH, all categorical gamers, trademark symbol. So enjoy, brother. Is it that close behind me? Brody? I feel like I'm just moving. Wait, $400 is what it's worth? Wait, are you... Okay, never mind. Bro, when you said you want it, I thought you were volunteering to just like send it for free. That's why I was like miffed. Like, are you serious? $400. Ah, I'm Gucci, brother. Thank you for the offer. Unless you want to trade. I'll give you my copy of Halo Anniversary Edition on my digital Xbox on PC. Let you log into my account and play it for 5 days. Deal? Which I only bought for ODST. Way back in the day. This cavern is, this music makes me feel triumphant, bro. I feel like I can do anything. You say you're gonna tune in for top 16 or top 8 for Combo Breaker? It's a lot of games. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Welcome on in. What's up, Maelstrom Mine? Okami is so good. It really, really is. Amaterasu, she is one of one. Good night, Sam.
What? Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Itchy?
Itchy. Got that trauma tree outside. You know what that means.
Itchy. You know I can hear you, right?
Well, it's a right relief the tragical tale of Huggin Molly didn't scare the skin off your bones.
Oh, no. I love the tour. Just one question. Why didn't she take you?
Well, when old Molly came around and attacked my daddy, I put up the fight of my life, and done won it, too.
It's just... I read once on this website. Didn't she kill your dad?
Everyone who comes here watches them damn true crime
Okay,
podcasts.
wait. I came all this way to hear your story. The real story, Itchy. Come on.
What is the real story, Itchy? Uh-oh. Lighting a fat spliff. You know what comes next? The truth.
And the sorry Suggins who lived in this here holler made them mountain peaks feel as snug as teeth on a bear trap. Something I come to realize about my school friends, they wanted to be took. Even by the devil's conjures. Some nights I still see them up that damn mountain. Figments of my imagination. And I do yell out, I wish Molly took me too. Could have if I chose, but I didn't neighbor much with courage. Never could figure out how to fit all that on scraps of wood.
Itchy. You're just a kid.
I'm just now noticing the cigarettes in his hat.
Happen on any money, Summers?
What?
For the ticket?
He's even got a broken cigarette in the hat.
Settled that already.
Wasting my time up here doing everything for free.
I can see his vertebrae.
Yeah.
Be nice to the crow. That was exceptional. This bottle tree's popping off. Really good stop motion. For certain. I ain't going back all that way. Oh, this is the pathway that I saw before that I couldn't take. The other thing is that when I watch tournaments, I wind up getting itchy and want to play. Yeah. That's your cross to bear, right? But if you think about it too, SJH,
Been up here alone ever since.
that's kind of like the best time to play tournaments because everyone else feels the same way. I know when I was playing fighting games more than what I am right now, which is like not at all, but my favorite time to play was during and after tournaments because after tournaments, everyone feels like they're next up. Or they saw new tech they want to try out, or they're ready to try their best to get to the same stage. Like, you know what it is? Like, especially after like every EVO or after every NorCal regionals or SoCal regionals or final round, them lobbies be popping the moment a tournament ends. Everybody's eager to try everything they just saw happen in the tournament.
Ain't got no time to play.
Are you serious? Are you serious, part 2? Wasn't close enough. Ooh. In the back. In the Back Part 2? The sequel to In the Back? Got you. Got you. Ooh, whooped. Get over here. Come closer. But you won't. Oh, that's not fair. I got comboed? Oh, big. I want to leave you alive so I can actually kidnap you to fight for me. Good? Nice. Nice. Same with me. I appreciate the before and after of tournaments. Yeah, I'm telling you what.
So close.
Watching tournaments is so joyful because I really do watch someone do something and I think, ooh, I want to try that. I want to try that mix-up. I want to try that combo. And it's, unfortunately, it's not about the application of said tech, but just want to try it out. If you can just do it on one person, the night's not a waste. You know what I mean? Naja, I don't know if you're still awake, but if you are, you have a one parenthetical one Paul, aka Pauk, P-A-U-K, asking for you. In case you're watching from tablet or Chromecast, I can relay the message to you, which is, I need to reschedule when I'm playing. Don't look out to tomorrow rather than Sunday evening. I don't know, Paul. It's kind of late by Naja standards, you know? 11 p.m.'s pushing it. Sorry, Brody. We tried. I used to play BlazBlue a lot. I kept trying to do this super hard finishing move. Dude, everything in BlazBlue is hard to do. I feel like that's a hard game. Execution monsters. I finally did it to a dude who did not play the game at all at a Halloween party, and I was like, yes, yeah. I looked over and he was like, heh, cool. But the thing is you did it. When you did it, Twafo, did you look around to make sure to see if anybody else saw you do it? Were you waiting for your Rudy moment? Everyone to start chanting Twafo. Not your real name, but actually your online name. Twafo, Twafo, Twafo. No, but real talk, it's fun when you land something you finally watch all the time and you've been meaning to land yourself. You went and bragged to all your other Blaze Blue plans. I'm so dumb. No, dude, 100%. 100% feel good about that. I felt the same way when I was watching Punko at the time in Street Fighter 4. This was when Street Fighter 4 went to Super Street Fighter 4. This is before version 2012, when Punko was taking over the world and he plays Seth. And I don't know how to play Seth at all. But I started watching Punko and I started trying Punko mix-ups. And so we used to do these weekly fighting game tournaments in my friend's house. I went over there one night after I'd been practicing, and my boy had this really, really nasty Abel. And it was my turn to play, and we always used to say this dumb joke. We still say it online. It's not a friends group thing. It's everyone's like, bro, you want to see my Seth? You don't want to see my Seth, bro. My Seth is dirty. Except this time I meant it. And so I was playing my friend Tony, and Tony starts the match with a Marseille roll, which is a forward invincible like iframe roll towards my Seth. And I backdashed it, dashed in, did an SPD, spinning pile driver, which is what starts the mix-up. And then afterwards, I jumped forward, delayed, crossed up, medium kick, jab, jab, medium punch, spin kick combo, goes to the corner, stomp, 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 stomp. Then he immediately gets up. I immediately jump in the air, neutral jump, land back down, stomp, stomp, and then kick. And it looks like I'm gonna cross up in the corner, but I didn't. Landed the same side, mix up, landed. I felt like he was gonna block at that point, and I guessed right. SPD dizzied. And he was like, what is this, bro? I'm like, oh my God, my Seth is sick. And the best part was, right after that, I was feeling myself so much. I tried a combo I seen him do one time, and it's a one frame linker too, and I thought I could try it out. And it's Seth does, I think it's standing heavy kick, which is like this overhead double axe kick into, what is it? No, I did standing fierce punch, sonic boom, FADC cancel, standing fierce punch, sonic boom, FAD cancel, standing fierce kick, crouching fierce punch into toe stomp, KO perfect. And the standing fierce kick into crouching medium, I think is the one frame linker. I had never played Seth that well in my entire life, and I felt like untouchable. I never played him that well ever again, but for that one night, I was the dude on someone's shoulders, Adrian. He was like, my other friend was like, bro, his Seth is sick. And he was like, what is this, bro? Come on, like, what is this, Seth? I can't believe you're playing like an online Seth. How are you even doing these mix-ups? And I was like, I don't know. I watched Punko do it. I'm so sick, bro. Punko was playing Fatal Fury? He still plays? Oh, wait a minute. I think I read an article somewhere that said Punko was coming back to the FGC after an absence. Oh, angry Punko? Yeah. I can't watch this matchup because I know what it is, and I'll sit here and watch the entire thing. Because this is a great Peppa Day. That forte is disgusting. The first 20 seconds? All right, bet. Sorry, YouTube, you're part of this now.
Grand finals here. Twitch Punko versus R Kappa Pepe Dai. This man is comfortable right now.
This is essentially my Seth. This is my Seth, essentially.
There we go. Punko.
Ooh, God, you know how hard... You know how hard crouching jab into medium punch confirm is? That's a 2-hit confirm. That's jab hit. I'll confirm into medium. Okay, it definitely hit. Like, that's gross, dude. Ugh.
Is that gonna be enough to face Pepe Die, man? He's like, there's a shirtless Korean right next to me right now. What am I gonna do?
Ooh, back throw back in the corner.
What am I gonna do? Let's go.
God. Oh, the shirtless moment. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Taking his shirt off. Punko was different. Yeah, the booba came because in the very beginning, Punko took his shirt off to start the match. This is like pre-sponsorship, major sponsorship days in FGC. Good stuff. That was my favorite night of playing Street Fighter 4 ever. Was my... If you can play Seth well, playing Seth feels like you're on top of the world. Because the minute that dude makes you block, it feels like anything can happen. Regular throw, SPD, frame chap, withstanding fierce punch, jab punch confirms, jab cancel into SPD, jab cancel into dash, into nonsense, cross-ups, fake cross-ups. It sucks. It's not fun. Hello, X-Beer. I'm not gonna play it because this is gonna be a VOD later on. I'm scared. By the way, Twafo, since you played Blaze Blue, did you ever play the you ever play the Blaze Blue platformer? I think it's a roguelike. Entropy Effect, I think, that came out last year. I've had it on my wish list for a long time. It looks pretty sick.
He said regarding Molly, the Holler folk desired to pay her a visit. They'd always been afraid of the tales surrounding her eerie house on the hill. But instead of an old recluse, they found a monstrous creature. Terrorized, she fled from the house and Holler, but not forever. Huggin Molly came back for the callous children, one by one enfolding their aching bodies into her soft, long arms. Except for Itchy, who had driven Miss Molly away.
She destroyed so many families. I won't let her destroy mine.
Interesting. Huggin Molly, her monstrous form belied a heart filled with love and compassion. Showdown time? I knew you were gonna say that because it looks dope, dude. I found out about it not too long ago and saw it was in your wish list because it's a genre that I really do enjoy, and the idea of playing fighting games and doing fighting game moves in a non-fighting game looks dope. Yeah, dude, look it up, Twafo. Entropy Effect is what it's called. It looks very, very good. Hey, a pinwheel. Wow, look at all these. Oh my god, dude. Pinwheel candy lollipops, chocolate chip cookies. Kind of gross. Auto attract the children. Did you get them? You're something best a blank does fun. So from the
What did she gain from taking those kids?
Oh, why can't I read that?
From causing so much pain.
Look at all the artwork on the side of the walls, too. Ooh. Chilling? How are you gonna spend your weekend? XP. The joke person in Blaze Blue was cooler than Dan. Sorry, Dan enjoyers. Cooler than Dan Hibiki. Bold words, brother. Dear Miss Molly, I heard you got toys and food at your house. Could I please have some food? I don't mind from me, but the babies are hungry and I don't know when Mama and Daddy get home from work next. I don't need toys, just food for the babies. And for me if you have extra, love, Jane. P.S. Please do not tell that I asked for charity. I would get whipped.
No one should have to beg for food. Much less a child.
It's a lot of red yarn, fam. Beers, beers, and more beers? I guess you're living up to your namesake, right? X beer. What beer are you going to drink for the weekend? Is it Miller timed? Are you more of a craft beer person? Keeping an Ohio loco, gonna have a Yingling? Like what's popping off? Miss Molly, where did you go with the other children? Why'd you take them and not me? I don't got any friend left. Can you send them down to play sometime? Sincerely, Itchy.
Must have been confusing for him. Poor kid.
Did you say 7-Eleven special? You drinking the off-brand specials? The silver can dynamite special? Oof. All right, bro, be safe. Yingling, Pennsylvania? Do they have a brewery in Ohio? Lacey Winston, Prospero Social Services. It is my immediate recommendation that Matt be transferred to a foster family as soon as one is available. He suffers from malnutrition, he has not been to school in a month, and both of his parents suffer from addiction. He cannot thrive in this environment. I know the county is low on potential foster families, but his situation requires immediate action.
I didn't know Mama came way out here.
Shoutouts to Mama.
What was that? Sounds like it came from the mountain.
I wasn't done up here yet. I had a Tioga Sequoia Shermanator with dinner. That sounds made up. That sounds like AI beer. I'm not gonna lie. No? That's very confusing to me. I was brought up to believe that Yingling had affiliation with Ohio. Guess I was wrong. 4 tall cans under $10 lets me enjoy Twitch a little more. Dang, bro, you need 4 beers to enjoy my stream? I'm cooked. I'm kidding. No, do 4 tall cans. Good for you. What are you gonna play? I feel like if you get 4 tall cans of beer, there's gotta be a video game you play. If it's competitive, please tell me you're playing with the microphone off. You're an AI beer? Alright. I deserve that, I guess. That is the classic, though. Nice ice cold beer, the weekend, and some video games. I told you, Twafo. That game whips.
That can't be good.
With the capital H. From what I've seen, I obviously have not played it, so I can't speak to it to great effect.
What the? That looks like our house. And that's...
I don't like this at all.
Mama.
No, I don't like this.
What is all this?
Nope.
Wait.
An impressive performance display, though, to be honest. Theatrics are on point. Okay, there's Huggin Molly, right?
Huggin Molly? What are you doing? Hey, get off of her!
Oh my god.
So you did take her. Give me my mama back.
Nope. Not my favorite look. Not gonna lie. Ooh, candy? Nothing back here. It's a fake house. This is like one of those live in front of a studio audience houses. You can't be Tager though? That's because the game would be broken if you could be Iron Tager. Wouldn't be fair. This art is incredible. I love it every time that I see the game. I heard that Afro Man likes tall cans. Well, that's because he got high. What is this shanty town you're making?
Where's my mom? Molly carrying a kid? I've got to stop her. Can't let her harm that kid.
If Borderlands 4 looked like this right here, I'd play it. Real rap. But I'm not a true fan, so I guess not. Very socially aware joke, Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. You're welcome, Adrian. Looks like a Bloodborne level. If you say it 3 times, it might happen. Look, if you want Bloodborne, just do the right thing and play that Bloodborne adjacent game coming out, the multiplayer one. Show them that we believe in them still and we're not quite done yet. Oh, actually, that's the other Nintendo. Is that Switch exclusive, right? Switch 2 exclusive? Wait, is this Switch 2 exclusive or Nintendo Switch 1 and 2? Does anyone know for certain? I don't know which one it is. Switch 2 exclusives. Not even a Switch 1 game, huh? That game is not at all what I want from Bloodborne. No, it's not, but it shows you have a vested interest in the Bloodborne verse. Give them the funds they need. Tell their investors, look, they obviously want this. The worst thing they could do is release a sequel to that game. And when that happens, just don't buy that then. So then your wallet tells them, I want this artwork and this gothic type game. I just don't want this game. Can I make that jump? Defo can't. I don't think I'm made to make that. I'm gonna try it anyway. Up, up, ah! Ooh, wait.
Who lives up here?
I was almost a gamer. I almost did things my way. Usher. This is a really cool design, by the way, to have this all above this little waterbed. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, what was it? What was it? God of War, I think, when you were inside the caverns. I think it was the one that Tyrn and Ragnarok was being held in. And you had to hop in the different mine carts and go behind certain areas. Kind of reminds me of that. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
How many of you did she take?
Oh, dude, City didn't die. You just ain't playing it. Is it true that a lacy woman is coming? I've never seen a woman made out of lace. I wonder if she's a giant spider too? I can't tell if the new kid is pulling my leg or not.
A woman made of lace. Is he talking about Mama? Was she helping him?
Load up and play online. I bet it's popping. It's Combo Breaker weekend. All the fighting games are popping off right now.
Hey, this was mine. I remember putting it in the giveaway box. What's it doing here?
What's going to happen is they're going to be like, buy the new Jake Paul. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I won't even say those words out loud, Culinary. Let alone give them power.
Mama? It's beautiful. But why is it here?
Why is it here? Dude, you are so messy saying his nickname. You're so gross. The cluster of shacks and houses where the children Molly takes are kept. Perhaps in quiet defiance, the children have decorated with the things they cherish most. Where's the platform I was going to jump from? Is it over there? I think it's over there. Something about angelic choruses just don't sit well with me, you know? I am getting kind of Bloodborne vibes from this, though. You're right, Culinary. I'm expecting something to be around the corner that has, like, armor. It's gonna try to swing on me. I'll try to swing back. It'll absorb my attack, cook me, and I'll go sailing off into the ravine. Ah, you died. Away! Away! I don't know why I pressed B. I panicked. That reminds me in Bloodborne where you're on the... This is so dumb because it could be anywhere. But those rooftops where you... I haven't played in so long, but it's these rooftops where you go outside of a house and you have to go around these corners in the rocky cliffside outside the rooftops. And there's like dudes all over the place on the outside, these big like Reaper looking dudes who try to one-tap you off the platform. Reminds me of that, and it is not my favorite area to be in.
Can't make it across.
Nice, thanks. I wonder if I can play Dissidia on my Steam Deck. No idea what those symbols are up there. Nice. I was afraid that wouldn't work. I don't know why. $22 playing 43 minutes ago. Y'all can lag it up. Bro, I've had less fun with worse lag. You have my interest. I won't do it on the stream. But I might see if it runs in the Steam Deck just for kicks and giggles. I'll tell you right now, they don't want to see my Shantoto and they don't want to see my Jack. Either one. I'm only up because the Dodgers and Mets have been in a rain delay. South of midnight is a god tier, good buffer. I mean the same Mets that paid an outstanding contract for the dude from the Yankees. Have they seen dividends from that yet, or This is going to be an easy clap for the Dodgers, the reigning World Series champions, whose entire team is composed of just an all-star team. Hey, there's Huggin Molly.
Stop.
I'm not a fan of what I'm seeing. Can I get over there from here? I don't think I can get over there from here. Oh, hell. Hey, did you all know the triple X's on the moonshine bottle means triple distilled? Community taught me. Not video games, but the community taught me that. I'm not ashamed to say I didn't know that. You did not know that? Neither did I. I mentioned that I think 2 streams ago and someone hit me with the "did you know?" And I was like, wowie wow wow. Like Vin Diesel? Bro, I never saw that film. I don't want to.
Huh. What are these for?
That looks like the most... Like, I don't even know how to put it into words. It seems like... Remember the movie Eraser? With Arnold Schwarzenegger? Triple X to me is like if Eraser got 3 sequels. 4 sequels. And there was like Eraser 4, starring The Miz. That's what it seems like Triple X is. Oh, giant butane. That's tough. I want that treat over there, though. That town looks elite. Bro, this is an elite town. Despite the fact that it's used to house kidnapped kids. But, like, you know, if we can look past that. Which I'm not sure that we can. I'm not saying we should, but, like, you know. Discord movie night, brother.
That's hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Hey, yo, classroom, you wanna watch Triple X with Vin Diesel and... What was that, Ice Cube, maybe?
Need to light that gas again.
I remember Eraser with the magical railguns. Dude, the railguns were the best part of that film, honestly. The stupidest, coolest effect. I used to get Eraser and True Lies confused all the time. My reference point was always which one has Jamie Lee Curtis. Can I go that way? I can go that way. Can I just hop down? What's gonna stop me? Nice, thanks. Oh my god, the bush. I wonder. Can I get through there? Sure can't. Oh, Ice Cube was in the sequel. Got it. That one sucks. Yeah, I'm sure by comparison, dude, that Triple X2 sucks. My mistake. This dude. That one sucks.
That should work.
I wonder how that effect holds up nowadays. Real talk, Spider, I don't think the effect holds up, but I bet the sound effect does for that railgun. Yo, Sam, welcome back, man. You watching from the tablet? Gang, gang? I got True Lies and Last Action Hero mixed up all the time. I still don't know which one is which. Last Action Hero is the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger plays an action hero from the TV shows or movies who enters the real world. And the main antagonist is Charles Dance, who has a different color contact lens that he swaps out, and the little kid wants to badly believe that he's real. And he gets put back into his actual TV show world. And True Lies is the one where Arnold wears a suit or a shirt and tie, and Jimmy Lee Curtis slicks her hair back and does a sexy dance under like a blue light effect. I don't know the rest of the film, I just know that one part. Sorry.
This is spooky.
That is spooky. The kid's clothes are being hung up like a clothesline with clothespins against the board. Isn't there a jet plane ending in both movies? No, there's no jet plane in Last Action Hero because, spoiler alert, that's the one where he like is dying and the kid's like, no, you can't die, and he saves him by putting him back in the TV show on TV, and he's as good as new. And there's that captain who's like, what's wrong with you? I told you, you're fired, you're fired. And he's like, hey, you, stop yelling all the time. And gives a thumbs up to the TV to the kid.
Catfish would hate this place. What in the world?
Centipede is no bueno, brother. Scorpions are no bueno, brother. Tarantulas are bueno, brother. Stag beetles? No bueno, brother. Bangarang. These drawings and artworks and text look like something out of the TV show Grimm. With the musculoskeletal structure of a horse? All spiders creep you out? You and Devontae both. I need to rewatch Last Action Hero. Not before you're done with Okami. Okami takes priority over Last Action Hero. Sorry, Arnold. And little kid. I wonder who that little kid grew up to be. I'm sure they're like, are they a movie star? These... Dude. These almost fossilized birds being hung up by bone and quilt are creepy. I'm telling you, this artist was in their bag. Who thinks of this? The red yarn holding up fabric-made wings with plank and actual bones, part of the skeletal structure of a bird. That's so tough. Whoever the artist was for these, or artists were for this game, like, y'all did this in your bag all day. Yeah, tarantulas are the more tame of the entire arachnid bunch. There's a tarantula breed called the Mexican knee tarantula, which you can actually have as a pet. They're shy, they're not very aggressive, they're not prone to biting their owners. I think the only risk they pose is that they have really loose hairs, which pose more of a threat to them biting, because the hairs can kind of like prick you a little bit in your skin.
Find a way to open that door.
Not too hard. The Mexican red knee tarantula is like just a cute little guy looking to hang out. You know, just looking to hang out with people. It's downloading. Okami. Love that for you. The kid was played by Austin O'Brien. He was in Lawnmower Man and his sequel. What's Austin O'Brien doing these days? Not related to Sam Austin. Wait, Sean Austin, who plays Sam in Lord of the Rings. Ooh. bunch of doors together to form one giant door. I like it. He can hang out somewhere else. The tarantula? Dang, bro, it's like that? Aren't you a Cavs fan? You're a Cavs fan, all of a sudden you don't like spiders? How quickly they turn on you. No loyalty. Right in my tummy. Oh, that is not a lot of time. Oh, hey. Finally. I should probably figure out where I'm trying to go first before I start yanking that all over the place. That's what she said. I want to bring it over... Is that right? I don't even know what I would climb over here if I brought it over here. Would I climb over there? Oh yeah, I'd definitely come over there. I see it now. But the stage hazards in the way too. That's tough. Nice. Oh, okay. Big thunder guy, you're gross. What is happening here? Did I say Captain Ligma? It's a weird name for a tree. Those are the same symbols I saw drawn in that cave earlier. So that flower's blossoming, and that flower's not blossoming. It's died afterwards. One of the centipedes they had on the wall. What is she cooking? Here's the end of his film credits. This is the place, rain from the stars, defining moments, nowhere road, all our yesterdays. So bro hung it up in 2015.
Maybe that pulley up there can do the trick.
That's tough. I need a gas. Thank you for looking that up, by the way, Spider. I was genuinely curious. I want you to think I was yapping. Which I'm prone to do. Some would argue, David, that I, David, be yapping. This game is much bigger than I thought it would be. Ooh. Run, 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 run. New. What if the speed run is like for this game? 'Cause I'm sure there is one now.
Let's light this bad boy.
Okay, we're up here. Ah, there it is.
Well,
Jesus. Oh my god. That could have killed me.
all right. I can squeeze through that gap.
Romantic lead My Girl 2. I forgot they made a My Girl 2. I legit forgot about that. That's wild.
What the heck?
There's no way any of that is healthy for you. random beakers full of who knows what kind of viscous liquid, things that are flammable. Something breaks open. I'm sure it's caustic. Shoutouts to Apex Legends. All that for a drop of blood.
No. Mama, wake up. Mama, please wake up. Please. Mama, wake up, Mom. I'm sorry. I tried, Mama. I really tried. It was you. It was you!
Oh, we're out for blood.
What did you do to her? You're gonna regret that.
Ooh. Relax.
There we go.
Please, 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 please.
That's enough.
What? Bangarang. Cool down, please. 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 Oh, right in the dome. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Not you breaking the bottles that I need.
There we go.
My little health thingies, are they gone too? Oh my god. Do you hear that brass section culinary? Brass instruments don't get a lot of love in video games, to be honest. So I'm happy they're getting it out. No secrets that way, huh?
Can't get away from me that easily.
That was freaky. What? On God? That hitbox was kind of absurd, to be honest.
I'm not done with you.
That was a risky screenshot, worth it. Huh? Oh. Hooray!
You don't get to run away.
Are we getting it back in blood? Okay, Hazel. I'm with it. I made this. Oh, it's still flooding.
There you are.
Oh, God. need that, I need that, I need that, I need that. There's no shot. And it ruined my cooldown from my L trigger. Don't do this. I feel like I'm losing more HP than I thought I would lose. Oh, this is bad. Heal? Oh my god. Risky. Might have been worth it, not sure yet. Oh, thanks. Can I... Thanks. Thought I got more out of that than that. Well, this battle's just called Keep It Moving. That's all this battle's called. This battle's just called Keep It Moving. Oh, I need that, I need that, I need that. Mink! Can I get a... Can I get a... Another. Bink! Not bad.
Oh no. Water's getting high.
Molly. I'm begging you to climb. No! There's no shot, brother! There's no way I didn't clear that first.
I won't let you steal any more keys.
Ooh, the child choir, okay. Molly, keep your hands away. Game to play. No more risk. I'm very risk averse right now with my HP being where it is. I'm cooked in one more hit. Not up here. I can take 2 hits up here, I think. Maybe 3 hits, but down below in the boss battle area, I think I can get hit one more time and that's it. Ooh.
This isn't over.
That's kind of freaky. All right, let's do this. 1v1 me.
No more run.
I'm out of health. Oh my god, that's so close. Can I please have a barrel to throw? Oh, thank you. Mink. No way she was gonna get it off anyway.
So close to saving her.
Mash, 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 mash. Not mashes and nowhere mash, but like mashes and mash the button. Ooh.
No shot.
This isn't
Okay, 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 okay. I'm gonna cheese this part. Ooh, almost cheese me. I don't understand how you hit that. Uh-huh. Oh! Go for it. Go for it, Adrian. Don't go for it, Adrian. I just need one bottle. It's over there. My bottle's so far away, brother.
I hope it hurt.
No shot. Ooh.
Mama's locket?
Best friend.
It's dark. My lungs are burning, full of water and silt. Body breaking in 100 places.
Mama?
A flash of red. Sunrise breaking over the horizon, warming me like wildfire. Mending cracks. Molly doing what she's always done, but I never truly seen. Healing.
Molly was healing you?
And we beat the shit out of her.
You hurt Miss Molly.
Oops.
Lacey woman is gonna be mad at you.
Lacey woman.
She doesn't like mean people. That's why she brings us around Molly, to keep away from the meanies.
She brought you here? The missing kids. The ones Mama said the system failed. Oh my gosh, she rescued you!
You kind of look like her. Except she's nice, and you're not.
Molly can save her. Molly, come back!
What do you mean come back?
She must have gone this way. She's gotta be close.
How are you gonna take her to Duff City and be like, wait, come back. I'm sorry, it was jokes. I know, Shan. That was a great fight, wasn't it?
I'm sorry. Wait!
Nah, I'm sorry. Put the boots to Molly and said, wait, come back. No way. This is freaky.
Molly!
This is like some Little Nightmares stuff. This game is elite work, bro.
Come back! Please!
Hey, Molly ain't hugging no more, is she? You hit her with the M Bison boots and the slipper, and she's like, nah, bro, I'm out.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? That's a great question. So Molly was trying to rescue the children from the bad environment and heal them up here. And was healing our mother and rescued her from the house that got taken from the storm. I feel like we could have communicated that better, and by we I mean Molly. You gotta leave a note that says, hey, your mom was under duress. I took her, she's healing now. I got her in the back of the tank.
Molly! Molly, I'm sorry. You were trying to tell me that you'd saved her, but I didn't understand. Maybe I can fix the... Bunny?
Oh my God.
Careful, dear. That's a wild animal.
You're wrong. She helps people. What are you doing? Wait, no! She's a friend. She saved my mom. She's healing her.
Oh, I know. And now, she will save my daughter.
I knew it.
Stop! 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 You're hurting her!
Man, that took a turn.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Watch your toe.
She was only helping.
I have my own family to think of.
Family? Trey? Cherie?
Keep her name off your lips! She deserves the world!
She deserved peace. You could have asked Molly for help, you murderer.
Dang.
Stupid girl. With this, I can give her life.
You used me.
I did. Why should I borrow when I can just take? You look so much like your mother. But you're just like my feckless son. A mistake.
That's tough. That's tougher. That is, she's,
When I was
yeah,
a
she's
little
gotta go.
sack fry, folks watched out for me. But besides Lacey, Hazel didn't have nobody like that. Not even her grandma. So naturally, I gave her a helping fin.
A helping fin, huh? Sure. But this part's better told by me. Free falling through the air like that? Betrayed.
Whatever it is, SJ, you be right.
But still, I only had my mama on my mind. And I found her. Just to lose her again. Never really realized how much of Mama's world I didn't know about. Discovering she relied on Huggin Molly to rescue abused children. I had it all wrong. Getting her back felt like an impossible dream. But I wouldn't give up on her. She never would.
Thanks, Crouton.
Back again? What is this place?
It was very sad. Mean old spicy antebellum white grandmother. Taking her anger out on her black granddaughter and called her son a mistake. She wanted her perfect white daughter instead. I wish I could say I was surprised. We gotta take this outfit off though, because we got this outfit at Grandma's place. We can't keep this out. I don't want to wear this outfit anymore. I don't want to have a reminder of her. Like we gotta change it up. This can't be like, this can't be it. But it is it for the stream. Thank you. Good night.